Number 2 is going to take us a little bit longer because you'll notice it does not have the picture. Anytime you have a story problem like this where you're going to be dealing with area of rectangles, I strongly suggest you go ahead and draw the picture. And rectangles are something I can draw, so that works out okay. So the dimensions of a rectangle can be given by x plus 7 and x plus 2. If the area of a rectangle is 66 square inches, what are the dimensions? So we want to know what is the length and what is the width. Well, I'm going to go ahead and draw my rectangle here. And we have x plus 7 and x plus 2. One represents the length and one represents the width. Well, x plus 7, no matter what x is, x plus 7 is going to be bigger than x plus 2. So I'm going to make x plus 7 the length and x plus 2 the width. And they told me that the area is 66 square inches. So that's what they've given me. Again, we're going to use our area equals length times width, because that's our formula for area of a rectangle. And I'm going to go ahead and set this up and see what it would look like. So the length times the width, well, the length is x plus 7, and the width is x plus 2, and that's equal to the area. And here the area is 66. So that's how we would start this problem. We need to get the right-hand side equal to 0, so that hopefully we can factor and use the zero product property. Well, before we move this 66, we have to FOIL or double distribute this left-hand side. So you guys remember I like to draw the rainbows. So if I FOIL the left-hand side, I get x squared plus 2x plus 7x plus 14. So now I'm going to combine my like terms and get x squared plus 9x plus 14, still equal to 66. Then I'm going to subtract 66 from both sides, because remember we want that 0. 14 minus 66 is negative 52, because we want that 0 on the right hand side. Now we're hoping we can use the zero product property and factor. If we can't factor, we're already set up in standard form equal to 0, which would let us use the quadratic formula if we need to. Let's try to factor though. Negative 52 and positive 9. Well, 52 divided by 2 is 26. That's not going to work. But we can do 13 and negative 4. 13 times negative 4 is negative 52, and 13 plus negative 4 is positive 9, so that will work. So we get x plus 13 and x minus 4. So we set each factor equal to 0. And we get x is negative 13, or x is positive 4. Well, we're not going to be able to use this negative 13 because it's got to be representing a distance. And even though up here we're going to be adding to it, negative 13 plus 7 is still a negative number, and negative 13 plus 2 is still a negative number. So we can't have a distance that's negative. So our x needs to be 4. But the question says, what are the dimensions? So we need the length and we need the width. Well, the length is x plus 7. If x is 4, 4 plus 7 is 11. And they told us that our unit is inches. So I do want to see inches. You can abbreviate it, you can write the word, I don't care. And the width is x plus 2. So again, x is still 4, so 4 plus 2 is 6. So our width here is 6 inches. So these story problems are real-life applications of skills that we already have. So our new piece to the problems are drawing the pictures and making sure we get this first piece set up correctly. Because if we don't get this first equation set up, there's no way we're going to end up with the right answer. These are all skills that you've used multiple times. This is our new piece. So we'll practice one more with number 3.